Hold on, I'm getting right. I'm feeling great. What's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy, damn, Dre, ONYX. Hold on, wait. I'm feeling some type of good, some type of great. Once again, because I'm giving y'all more me, bro. And unfortunately, it had to be due to the fact that it's on 2K, but it's okay because we got the 611 build that you guys have been waiting for, the 611 build that you guys have been wanting for, the 611 build that you guys are literally saying, you've been saying, Dre, please show us the build you've been on, and I'm letting everybody know. First and foremost, 611 is statistically the worst build height on NBA 2K25 for tall builds, and 6'5" is the worst height for guard builds. It's not even close. It's not even an ordeal. It's nowhere near in comparison. But with all that being said, we're going to get through it as fast as we can and not wasting none of y'all time. All I ask is that you get the video to 25 likes, mainly because this is my hidden build that I use at 6'11" at power forward, and I'm letting y'all know the pros and the cons with it as we speak and as I show y'all gameplay, etc. and so forth. Now, as y'all can see the build, y'all already know what the business is, man. I'm right over here in the corner, gang of them. Now, y'all looking at the build, you're like, okay, mid. Yeah, it is mid. First and foremost, no strength on the build. 6'11", 213 with a 7'3" wingspan on the build. The build can get standing contact dunks, can also get the driving contact dunks. And the goal is to get the standing and driving contact dunks off ones and all twos and being able to do the elite big man standing contact dunks on this 6'11" build in order to get the best bang for your buck when it comes down to driving, which in turn means you need a lot of cap breakers. And what I have done is set up every single one of my builds for cap breakers. Another thing is the default wingspan is 7'3". You go 2 down, you're able to get 74 ball handle, you're able to use the Giannis cross on the build, etc. and so forth. But 73 on a crossover ain't that terrible. It's not that bad. Now, on top of that, 75 perimeter defense on a tall build is extremely important. Not saying that you're going to get more contests, not saying you're going to do more, but like I said, get your mind right on a build like this. Speed, 79 speed, 78 speed on a 6'11" build is kind of unheard of. So I already know I'm faster than 98% of my matchups, at least in that regard, running that power forward, running that center, especially the 6'7s, the 6'8s that I typically go up against. I'm able to shoot over, and then we go into the cons of this build thus far. Block needs to be much higher. I mean, 80 block is cool. I'm still able to get snatch blocks, but cap breakers, if you don't think you need the standing dunk or you can do the base standing dunks and be cool with that, put your block rating up and get that at least to an 84, because definitely there's going to be things at the rim where you believe you should have had it and 2K just says no, you shouldn't have. Another thing, the rebounding on a 6'11" build, to have only an 84 offensive rebounding, which you're going to use one cap breaker on to get an 85 offensive rebounding to unlock a few more takeovers, get a few more animations, get a few more badges up at one more level. But remember, 70 defensive rebound on a build like this, and it makes me itch. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna be like, this is one of the greatest builds I've ever created, because me personally, here goes another con. I cannot shoot with an 83 pointer. I need at least an 83 pointer and up, an 83 3-pointer and up to shoot the ball consistently, even with lethal zones, hot zones, and hot spots, etc. and so forth. I use the same jump shot on every one of my builds, etc. and so forth. It just feels as though I really can't do anything, and it's very frustrating and very annoying, but I digress on the build. So the main things of where you're putting your cap breakers on is your driving dunk, your standing dunk, your pass accuracy, if you want your pass accuracy any higher, your block rating for sure, put 1 on your offensive rebounding, and then you need to put 5 on your strength to have a 78 strength on your 6'11" build. And what is that going to give you? Is going to give you silver post move lockdown, and once again try to help you out a little bit in those games where you are placed at center and you're going up against a true inside big man. Now, being able to dunk on heads and get past people and knowing what you're doing with the ball is really good, until it's not really good, if you understand what I mean on that. Because I'm able to get triple doubles with ease on this build because I know how to play the game. I know what I'm doing, and if I can't shoot, I run and dunk. I turn into Giannis mid-game. I'm not lying to y'all. That's why you need your contact dunks off ones, off twos, and you need your big man standing contact dunks, basic and elite. You need that for the games where you're not going to be able to shoot. Using the make it rain takeover, the slice takeover on this build does not save me at all. I tried, but it doesn't save me. Using legend, or using not legend, using Hall of Fame strong handle on the build, it's good, but I still get hemmed up when I have the right lock on me. I don't get the highest post control or ball control or the highest pluckable on the build, so you guys may want to divvy up and change your build for that. But either way, like I said, on a build like this, you're going to get either called a 2-way inside the arc threat, a 2-way diamond inside the arc threat, or a diamond 2-way 3-level threat, something with diamond in it once you put your pass accuracy up to an 86 and above.
That's just what it gives you. But cons on this build, man, I really want y'all to let me know your thoughts and opinions on the build thus far. You know, I get some pretty good comparisons on it and everything. All my animations are the same from every build video that I made. Look at past build videos and things like that. But, you know, Evan Mobley, Kenyon Martin, Jaron Rod Smith Jr., you know, like
I said, it depends on the person, but really, bro, max wingspan on a 6'11 build is the one thing I could say for anybody. Go for the speed, go for the lowest weight. If you don't know what you're doing with low strength, then I understand that. If you don't know how to make the game work with low strength, I understand that as well. But once again, it's a skill gap when it comes down to making 6'11 builds, especially for people that aren't good at the game. Anyways, man, I'm showing y'all the build, man, for everything. The free throw, the ratings, and how I use the ratings, how I shoot over people, what I do to people, what I do to everybody. You see it's multiple people there shooting over them. You see I'm getting to the hole. Hey, Dre on the building. Now, my matchup quit on me, so I had to hit him with a message because, you know, I be trolling. When I be dropping people off, I be trolling for real because it gets angry for me and it gets frustrating for me when my matchup leaves and I get an AI and I still got to score and put up these numbers for y'all, especially if I'm going to stream on a player, especially if I'm going to play like how I play on a player. You can read the top right, man. You can read. Hold on, as I bust this motherfucking 3 right down. You feel me, dog? And then on top of that, while I'm playing, majority of the games I'm in heat check. Majority of the games I'm shooting over people. Majority of the games where I'm playing, I shoot in a lot of the same spots. So it's a lot of catch and shoots. It's a lot of me fading that bitch from Narna Trey. You know, I got a big man in the paint. I'm doing damage, doing work and shit like that. I'm out snagging my own center and shit. So it's shit in the game where I know you guys are like skeptical, and it's like I can show you within the game. Other than that, I do be trolling majority of the time. Like if I'm on my 6'11, bro, I be trolling. Like nobody can fucking hold me. I'm shooting over everybody. But once again, this build is statistically the worst build height. So that's why I have mixed opinions about it. I mean, I can dunk on people. I can do my standard dunks as you seen earlier. I just missed time that one. I can shoot the ball. I can fade the ball. I can play the way that I fucking play with no strength, and I still got 12 rebounds, and I bust that fucking 3 down too. But I want y'all to remember as well, all these builds that I'm making for y'all's return on investment, and I make these builds not only because y'all show interest, but y'all paid for every one of these builds. As y'all can see, all these builds in the builder right now is builds and builds getting deleted and new builds, and there's builds I wanted to show y'all and builds that I'm like maybe they won't care about, but I did want to show y'all some builds, especially if you made it this far in the video. Let's get the stream up to 30 likes. I mean, the video up to 30 likes if you made it this far. But either way, I want to show y'all the 2-way inside the arc maestro that I made. You feel me? I'm going to get this build right. Basically another 7-footer build, but contact dunks off 1s and off 2s. And it feels cheaper. Once again, it's a better category in terms of rebounding, in terms of defense, in terms of, well, I'm faster on the other build, but 87 on the pass sack. You know, I can still shoot with a 76 3 ball, and I'll be able to boom shit, post control. That's a good build, and I wanted to just once again show y'all that build. I want to show y'all once again the 6'3 guard that I've been thinking about making. You know, the 6'3 guard is not bad, but it's not good either in my opinion, because you know I'm over here about to make a 6'5 guard. You feel me? And y'all can look at the stats, statistics, linguistics, and analytics on my 6'5 guard. You feel me? I wanted to make a 6'5 guard, especially for the people that made it this far. I wanted to make a 6'5 guard with interior defense, some pass accuracy, know where I was going to use my cap breakers at, especially once I hit that 2 and everything. So this is all speculation and all specs, you know, to the builds that I may make and the builds that are coming real soon. And then the last build that I do want to show a lot of you guys is my brand new 2-way 3-level scoring shot creator build. 6'10 with a 7-foot wingspan, 206 on the weight, bro. I recently made the build. You can look at the date and shit like that, but this probably may be my next park build that I make, and I'm making this build specifically for about 13 cap breakers, which is going to be absolutely insane. But long story short, on the build, we was going to go for the contact dunks, the standing contact dunks on the build. We was going to go for the 84 on the perimeter defense, and then also we was going to go for the strength on the build, and then ultimately it was just going to make the build a million times better, not only just to run guard, but all I need, like I told y'all, all I need is an 83 3-pointer, and I can bust that bitch from Narn and Trey. I can play the defense I want, and I'm making and setting up more of my builds for cat burgers. That's how you should do. You should be able to make a build and grind the build and play for cat burgers. And then for those of y'all that made it this far within my video, within my stream, etc. and so forth, let me give y'all the jump shot, because y'all show love, y'all show support, and especially if y'all see any one of my builds that you may want to make and shit, bro, go for it. You feel me, dog? But the thing is, none of y'all have my play style. None of y'all really know what the fuck you doing, but it is what it is, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So this build at first, when I was first editing it, you know, it had the Michael Porter Jr. jump shot on it. But y'all, if you did not know, if y'all did not know, bro, please get your mind right. The only thing you have to do on a build like this is go all the way down the PJ Washington base. Y'all ask me for my jump shot every single day, every single stream, and I always be like, I use the same jumper on every single one of my builds, but I tweak it a little bit on every single one of my builds, but it's still the same 3 people. It's just like, I didn't know I was tweaking stuff like that. Let me find this man's name. Jesus Christ, bro. Michael PJ Washington. And all right, so you scroll all the way down to PJ Washington, but you put your jump shot on normal. You put it on normal, and then you put this speed on a 70-30 blend, and then you move it back up to an A+ speed, and then you keep that jump right above push. And this is the jump shot that I use on every single one of my builds, and I bust that bitch down. As you guys already know how I be busting that bitch down. All right, to be honest with you, I go into the freestyle, and then I kind of just cook up in my own little way. You know, I see moves, there's things in the game that I want to do, things that I can't do. I want to play like Glock 19. I want to shoot like Steezo. Steezo just made a video coming back just for a little bit, and I'm not gonna lie to you, the fact that Glock 19 is one of the few people that can really wombo combo up. He's not really on the 6'10 right now. He's been busting it down on the 6'9, but the fact that Steezo can come back, do that nutmeg, back out to the 3, like the fuck, like, man, it's annoying, but it is what it is, bro. Y'all seen on the build, y'all seen I'm still doing everything that I know I can do on my build, and bust people down on my build, and fade shit, and do everything else, and bust shit down with these 3s. But hey, man, if you made it this far, I appreciate the love and support that you showed. I gave y'all gameplay, gave y'all the build, showed y'all more builds, showed y'all my jump shot that I use, man. Y'all gotta get this video up to some likes, bro. Hey, I would appreciate it if you sub, but I respect if you don't. It's simple. It's a video up on the screen. I need a lot of y'all to take care of yourselves, love yourselves. I'm out, bro. Peace.